Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Let's mirror this. Happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I just thought I'd hop on. I've got to make a Halloween order for a customer. Yes, you heard me, a Halloween wreath. It has been crazy in the shop with Halloween. I have been filling orders like crazy already, and we're in April. So people are ready, they're ordering early. So I was like, you know what, let's hop on here, take advantage of me working anyway, and I'll hang out with you guys and we can chit chat and catch up. Mama Fish says, Halloween, love it. Yeah, I know it's super early, but people are wanting it. They are ready. So I am here for it and appreciate the orders, but it has just been a little earlier than usual. And I'm okay with that. People know what they want, and they want to go ahead and get their orders, their homes ready. I guess they have ideas in mind. I know a lot of people go all out for Halloween. Like, it is major, decorating their homes and all kinds of things. We have a house not too far from us. You guys have probably seen where, like, the Christmas lights, where they actually coincide with the music, but it's to Christmas. They have it also for Halloween. So they go ahead and start setting up for Halloween. And then they transfer everything over to Christmas. So they do an amazing job though. Hey Lenny, this is an 18-inch oval grapevine that I am working on today, friends. It is indeed. And the purple ficus I love. You know, they started making ficus in all different types of colors. And I'm here for it. How you been, Lenny? You been doing okay? How's California? We're in spring here in North Carolina. We were supposed to have rain, but fortunately that has not occurred. Because it was supposed to be like a whole week of rain. So I was kind of glad that it's not going to rain that long. Hey Yashira, how are you, girl? I loved your chicken design. Chicken rooster. You know, I loved your design. Your wreath was beautiful today, so I'm glad I could be on there and catch you. You're good. I'm glad you're good. We're making Halloween. I told you. It's time. It's time. This is another order. This one's actually going to a loyal customer. She orders lots of wreaths from me, but this one's going to Ohio. So I was like, woohoo! I'm here for it. I've really got to start delving into, I've got quite a bit of patriotic in my shop, but I have got to get some more if I'm going to do it. Because as you know, we start as wreath designers, we're always seasons ahead. So we've got to like be seasons ahead and have our shop stocked. So, but I've really got to get on that if I'm going to. So, you're in Ohio. Go Buckeyes. I hear you. I hear you. We are huge, a lot of you know, but we're huge hockey fans. And so we are in the playoffs. And we won game 2 last night. So we were some happy fans. I'll tell you that right now. We unfortunately couldn't go to the game. We had to get rid of our tickets. But we were able to watch on TV, and it was so much fun. They played amazing. So, hello, how is everybody? And we're on both platforms, okay? We are streaming from Facebook and TikTok. I'm probably not supposed to say that, but I'm just going to say it. So, we're on both platforms. So, hello, FB. I see you on there watching. One of my local Wreath friends is on there watching, so hello to you, Leanne. How are you? And Bertha's on there too. How are you? And then all my TT friends are on here. So, or not all of them, but some of them. I'm also trying to show some love to FB because we have, as most of you already know, we have a big floral, Make It For Mom floral design event that's happening this Friday. But it's in a private Facebook group only, and you've got to register. It's completely free. There's all kinds of prizes that's taking place there, but you got to make sure you're registered. It's myself and 11 other fantastic designers are in that. And my time slot is 1 o'clock Eastern time. So if you need information, let me know. It is on both of my pages how to register for that. But I'd love to have you with me. Join me. Oh, Angel, you're sweet. You're sweet twice in a week. I know, girl. I know. What's happening? I have to work anyway. You guys know I have to work anyway. So I was like, I might as well go on here. We've been talking a little bit about Halloween. And I thought, you know what? I've got to make the order. Hey, sweet Laurel. Hey, my friend. I said, you know what? I got to make this order anyway. So I might as well hang out with my friends and do it live. And as you guys know, if you are in this industry, everything is content. So I just figured I'd hit the live button and hang out with you guys while I do this order. So you doing okay, sweet Laurel? How are you, girl? I know you stay busy too. You stay busy too. I got the pleasure of watching Laurel the other night. She did a gorgeous wreath for representing her island. And so I so enjoyed that. I really did. I got to find out a whole lot of facts that I didn't know about home for Laurel. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. All right. This is one of my favorite size grapevines I have found to work on. I am really loving the oval. I think it's really pretty. I just like the shape of it. This particular sign is elongated, the hat, so I just like the way that it looks. I don't want to take away from my hat too much, so sometimes I clip away some of these little leaves if I don't want them. If they're hiding too much in my design or my sign, I'll just clip them away so that we're not losing that sign in there too. I like to do that. What's everybody doing today? Hey, sweet Connie. It is Yashir. It's in order. It's going to Ohio. This is one of my loyal, awesome customers. And so she is playing and she is ready already to get things going for Halloween. And I'm here for it. So I said, you know what? We'll do this live. And that's what we're doing. I've had a busy day. I had to go to my warehouse area to actually grab supplies because clearly I store off-season supplies in a bin with SKU numbers off-site. And so I had to go in there and I was digging through my bin, so it was really funny. So, really funny. Uh-oh, Yashira. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, I'm going to do one more little piece down there. And you guys know a dab of ficus goes a long way. You don't have to use a ton of this in your design. Just a little bit normally does the trick. And it's kind of hanging just right there. I'm using you guys as a mirror too. I like it. Perfect. I'll put this to the side and I will add to it if need be. Guys, in this particular wreath design, it's a really airy piece. So we use a lot of just one simple pick kind of fanned out. But I really like designs like that. So there's not a whole lot that goes in this one. But it really does make a statement piece. Hey, Fred. Hey, Rose. I see you in here. How you doing? How you doing, girl? And then I like to take and I will literally kind of pull some of this apart and put it in my grapevine. I do that to a lot of pieces. Is I'll actually pull them apart and put them in the way that I want to in smaller pieces. I'm sorry your puppy's sick. That's not good. No fun at all when our little puppies are sick. What's y'all's weather like? It's actually a beautiful day. To be honest with you, it's turned out to be really pretty here. Like I said, the original forecast was rain all week. So I'm like, woohoo, I need to get out there and get some porch time in. Honestly. Since it's pretty out there, I might as well soak in some vitamin D. You guys see that already? It's just a really airy pick. I like it. It's my favorite Halloween pick. So, I know, it was supposed to rain like all week this week here, but I'm glad they were wrong. I mean, I know that we need rain, but I like to enjoy my porches this time of year because the humidity's not here yet in North Carolina, so it's a nice way to be able to get out there and actually enjoy it without sweating to death. Oh, probably shouldn't have said that word. Most of you know who I am, but in case you don't, I don't want to be rude. My name is Misty. I am the owner and designer of Little Luxuries. I love making home decor, and my jam is grapevines. Today, I am literally filling a Halloween order. Even though it's April, we're doing a Halloween order for one of my loyal customers out of Ohio. So that's what we're working on today. Thanks for the shares and the love. I appreciate that very much. So yeah, you guys should have seen us last night. We were hooting and hollering at the TV. We were very happy to see our Carolina Hurricanes win that second game in the playoffs. Hockey's a little bit different. If you're a hockey fan, you know, we still have a long ways to go, but it is nice that we were able to win. That's something that we enjoy doing in our free time, is going to hockey games together. It gets me out of the Wreath shop, gets my husband away from his business, and lets us date each other too, and we both enjoy it. But unfortunately, like I said, we couldn't go in person, so we had to watch it on TV, which is fine. Yeah. My dear friend Rose, she calls it timeout when the hockey players have to go to the penalty box. It's called a timeout. And so anytime they go, I think about her, and I do. I have to giggle because it cracks me up when we were talking about that. She's like, it's like timeout. So that was so funny. I will think of it differently from this point forward because of my sweet friend. That's for sure. Gives me a giggle. I'm just going around. You can see how airy this is. You guys can already tell that in this design, it's going to be really spaced out and really airy. We're just going to come around this way. We leave this part of the grapevine exposed. I really want to not take away from that hat. That's kind of our focal point there, and I definitely don't want to take away from that. I want to leave that where you can see it and just accent around it. So this is a really popular Halloween design in my shop. So it's a fun one to make. Anybody watching any good stuff on Hulu or Netflix? I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I'm up for some good shows. Anybody watching anything that's good? I don't do scary, so don't tell me about scary, please, because I can't handle it. I do like suspense and stuff like that, but just not scary stuff. I can't do it. We're going to end up moving this ficus a bunch, I can tell already. Somebody said they were watching a reality show, and I'm not sure if you guys have heard it's Love on the Spectrum. Hey Betty, how are you? I am not sure if you guys have heard of that show, but a lot of people love it. Your kiddos take over the TV. Well, that certainly happens, for sure, for sure. But it also, if it entertains them, I bet sometimes it keeps them a little bit quiet, doesn't it? Which is nice for you to have a little bit of a break. That's for sure. You know what? I have heard that the 1883 was good. And it's so funny you would say that because my husband, we were looking at that and we talked about it. And like I said, I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I will tell you too, the thing that happens is I do better and function better during the day and earlier. So if it's nighttime, I will go to sleep. I will just go to sleep. So, hey Claudia, how are ya? But thank you guys. I have heard of that, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it was good. Well, look at that. My hubby's on here. Look at that. Hello, handsome. I'm using this as a mirror. Thanks for being my mirror, guys. I'm literally just going around and filling in here. I've also noticed the ficus comes in. It's not only the purple, but it's corals and yellows and all the things, which is really nice. I've got all the colors, but I'm enjoying using that, and also using it to accent things. I've really enjoyed using that in my designs a whole bunch. So thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, Angel. I appreciate that. I want to make a patriotic, really Misty, a patriotic swag. I definitely want to do that, but that would involve me using mesh, and I just haven't convinced myself to make it yet. I will, but I just haven't. Hey, Kimberly, I see you on here. Congratulations are in order to you. I do believe that you were the exciting winner of something from TMI, if I've seen that post correct. So congratulations to you, girl. That's awesome. That should be a fun time. A lot of my friends are going, so that should be fun. I think that was you, right? Maybe it's the wrong Kimberly. I thought that you won something from TMI Gifts, so maybe I am thinking of the wrong Kimberly. My bad. I'm sorry. And that's funny because literally the person that won, I think, is the same name. So look at that. Maybe you did. Maybe you did. I don't know. You need to check out their Facebook page. Oh. You should have come and sat on the porch with us. Oh, you know what? If it was not 10 hours and just for one day, I probably would have done just that, but I could not justify a 20-hour trip for one day. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, friends. I love you, but that's a lot for one day. But I am so glad that you guys are able to do it and that it worked out for your schedule and for you guys to be able to be together. I know that you're going to have a whole lot of fun. Well, hello, Angela. So, I'm asking, yeah, I'm serious. On TMI, there is a Kimberly that won that ticket. Now, I don't remember which ticket it was because they gave away two. They gave away one to the class, and they gave away one for the bow class. But it was a Kimberly. A Kimberly is one. Now, I don't know if that's you, but a Kimberly did win that. I've seen it on their page. They went live today and announced that. So, if it's you, congrats. If not, somebody with your name did. So, that's pretty cool. It might be. Actually, you know what? I think it is Yashira. So, I have all kinds of Kim and Kimberlys in my life. So, congrats to whoever won. It's on their Facebook page. It is you! You didn't know! Yay! Well, congratulations! I didn't realize you didn't know, so you did win, girl. See? I was like, I think it's her. But then I was like, oh no, I've made you a winner and it's not you. Congratulations. That's awesome. Look at you. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, I ruined the surprise. But no, that's great. I just thought that was really cool. I hope that you're able to go and enjoy that. That is awesome. So congratulations to you. And I'm glad it was you. Because wouldn't that stink to be like, oh, congratulations on you winning, and then it wasn't you. So I'm glad it was. That's awesome. I know, Angela. This is an order. I am filling an order. This is going to Ohio, and it's one of my loyal customers. They are a repeat customer, And so I said, you know what? I am going to go ahead. I've got to make this anyway. I've got to work. So let's get on here and make it with you guys together. So that's what we're doing. I know it seems early, but guys, I'm telling you right now, I have been having customers want Halloween already. Like this, there's several customers that have already ordered their Halloween wreath from me. So they're planning early. They're planning early. You've been resting a lot and haven't been on your phone. Well, congratulations. That's a great surprise to wake up to, girls. So that's awesome. Yeah, you guys. What's it say? Cannot wait to be on the... Yep, that's exactly right. You guys are going to have such a great time. You've got wonderful instructors. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, Lindsay and Courtney and Nicole, if you're able to stay for that class, they're going to teach you guys and take you under their wings and show you the ropes. So if you don't know how to do a certain type of design they're teaching, they're going to do a great job showing you all the tips and tricks. But better yet, just being together is a lot of fun. So you guys will enjoy that for sure. Oh gosh, sure. Well, reach out to them. They might be able to do something to reimburse you or use it towards shopping or something. You don't know. You never know if you don't ask. So just let them know, hey, I'd already got my ticket, and see what they're willing to do. That's awesome though. Maybe you can put it towards shopping or just reach out to them and see. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I seen the giveaway and I knew that I was not going to be able to go, so I did not register anything, but I thought that was really neat that they gave that away. It might work with you though. You might be able to put it towards shopping or something. You never know. They're awesome there. They're the sweetest people. They really, really are. I have a collaboration coming up with them in May. We're going to be doing a patriotic design. I'll be doing an unboxing soon, but we're going to do a patriotic design with their beautiful, beautiful ribbon, and it's going to be a grapevine piece, so that'll be a lot of fun. That will be a lot of fun. You guys can literally see how easy this one is. I'm just going around. It's truly fillers, and this is my very favorite Halloween pick. Every year when this comes out, I buy a bunch. I buy a bunch of it because a good Halloween pick is hard to find. Oh gosh. My husband, I'm glad he's on here, but I see him all in the comments talking to my friends. Don't you guys love the way on this ribbon right here? I always pay attention to stuff like this. Look at these legs and that ribbon and how it ties into the stripes right there. Isn't that cool? Hey, Kaylin, how are you? How are you? I have no idea what he's talking about. No idea. You guys that know my husband, keep him straight in there. I have no idea what he's commenting on and talking about. All right. All right, I'm giving another shameless plug. If you're on here, just bear with me. Friday, private Facebook group. We are doing a Make It for Mom floral design marathon, okay? It is myself and 11 other fabulous designers in a private Facebook group, and we are making beautiful, I'm not going to tell you what all we're making. I am making a grapevine. Some of my friends are making some other things, but I would love it if you would join us. It's a free event, and there are lots of goodies that are being given away. So it is wonderful time to tune in and possibly get something nice. So if you're interested in that, on my pages, you will see a way to register. It's in a private group, but there's a way to do that if you want to. So I hope you can join me. My time slot is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, And so it'll be a great day. There's all kinds of fun folks in there designing. So, hey, Creek Road, I see you. And Cindy and Leah and Victoria. Gosh, hey, guys. Landon's on here. When did you all get here? I missed it. So, lots of fun stuff. That, and then, like I said, I've got the collaboration coming up with TMI in May. I'll be posting some more on that as we get closer. I'll be doing a patriotic design with that. That'll be a lot of fun. How are you, Michelle? Thank you for the roses. That's very kind. You doing okay today, Michelle? You see what I'm making, right? Halloween. Another thing about this particular pick is that it goes a long way. It really does. You're all good. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. I'm going to get outside a little bit today. Seeing how it's not raining and it's so beautiful, I'm going to take advantage of it. Get me some porch time in. I got glue strings for days. I need to clean my glue pot. Do you guys do that? Do you take the time to clean up your glue pot? I do it. I try to do it a few times a year where you empty out the glue, but I don't know that it's going to help. I have had such a time with glue strings. It's beautiful in Maryland. Yeah, it's pretty today here in North Carolina too. Landon, I enjoyed your live last night. I loved that sunflower. Landon did a patriotic sunflower design last night on his page, and that turned out really good. I really like that design. Super talented young man. I also like when the picks have the wire in them because you can kind of do what you want to with it. Oh no, I'll add another one of these. You're welcome. 77 degrees in Southwest Ohio. Hey, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't know our temperature here today. I'm not sure. I was out earlier, like I said. I had to go to the warehouse to get my Halloween, some of my Halloween stuff for this design. And man, it was pretty. So pretty. 46 in Wisconsin. Caitlin, it is cold, girl. But you'll be warming up soon, too. And then you're going to have those gorgeous sunsets and sunrises where you are. So, tomorrow morning, I'm going live. Oh, nice. I understand that spring break. The kids here, I think majority, not all, but majority of the kids wrapped up their spring break here. Their last day was Monday. So, they had last week off in some of the schools. I'm not going to say all, but I know some of my friends were talking about how tough it was to get their kiddos to go back this week after spring break, but they had a big time. So 82 and rain in East Texas. Woo! I know the saying, April showers bring May flowers, but not here. You know, I still haven't seen a hummingbird, guys. You know, every year I look for those, and I put my hummingbird feeder out a few days ago. So they might still be a little skittish. You know, they tend to be a very skittish little bird, but I sure am hoping I see them soon. I love watching them. I don't know if you guys like hummingbirds or have hummingbirds where you are, but I so enjoy that. Oh, I understand. Yeah, Kimberly. What a precious gift, though. I'm sure you have a lot of fun with them. A lot of fun with them. All right. Continuing to just work around this design. I will add in, I have a little bit of orange filler grass that I'm going to add in. Landon, if you're still on here, are you feeling better, buddy? I know you had a sinus infection. So are you doing some better? You seemed to be okay last night. So I'm hoping that that's passing and clearing up. It's that season where a lot of people suffer with their sinuses and allergies. So I hope you're feeling better. I seen too where Miss Lindsay is not feeling good. Tarnation Creation, she had posted on her page that she's sick, so I'm sorry to hear that. So not ready, girl. I'm not ready for Halloween either. But I gotta order. I gotta make my customer happy. My customer is ready or getting ready early. She's a very sweet repeat customer, and so she likes to have her decor planned and ready. So I am here for it to help her. But yeah, I'm not ready either. Hey, Ann! I feel like I hadn't seen you. I know, Wendy, it is. I tell you what, the school germs are no joke, guys. Wendy's right. I always do that joke, you know, the circle, circle, dot, dot. For real, though, if you're in school, like, oh, my sweet mother-in-law's on there. Hello, my mother-in-law. I've got a great mother-in-law who's watching me on FB, guys. I'm so fortunate to have her. Love her, love her. All right. But yeah, circle, circle, dot, dot. Okay. So we're just going to continue to work around the grapevine. We're going to continue to pull the glue strings. That's what we're doing right now. Thank you guys for being with me today and for hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope you will on Friday too. That's my hope. Justin with Green Wreaths is going to be in there. I don't need to name people because I'm going to leave people out and it won't be on purpose. But Melissa, TCT Crafts, Ashley, Three Little Greenwoods, Lauren from Beautiful Mesh, Amy's going to be in there, Julie's going to be in there. There's lots of designers, and I'm going to leave some out, but yeah, sickness, I know. It's that season, girl. I'm so thankful for my health. But there's been so many people this year that had flu bugs and all kinds of stuff. So I am so thankful that I have remained healthy for the most part. You have, and I've been missing you. I have not seen you. But I know that you have probably been busy yourself and hopefully traveling, maybe seeing your kids or something, but I have definitely missed seeing you, so it's nice to have you pop on here. I hope things are going okay with you. Kim, my friend Kim on here, my husband, what are y'all talking about? I seen something. I really didn't. I'm just giving y'all a hard time. I got a lot of sweet Kims in my life, too. A lot of sweet Kims, that's for sure. Alright, so what I want to do now is go in. The camera doesn't do this justice. This is a very airy piece. So, little pearl for you. This is an airier piece. It's not compact. When you're making something compact, that means the flowers are really tight in your design. There's not a lot of the grapevine exposed. But this is more of an airy design, which means you've got room for flowy. It's not as compact or into the grapevine, and you can kind of see the grapevine in your design. So that's what we're going for. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Marianne. How are you guys? I see you over there on the FB. I hope you guys are having a good day. You like that more. Rose, a lot, that's personal preference. This is honestly just personal preference. Doesn't matter. It comes down to what you like and how you like to decorate. But a lot of people like an airy look, really airy, over a compact look. But it's half and half. Some of my customers like a compact look, like the all floral wreaths you guys have seen me make before. That is a compact wreath where the flowers are really tight together and the grapevine's not exposed. So it's half and half. Comes down to personal preference. So, all right. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks, guys. I like it too. I like it too. I'm thankful for my customer. Like I said, she's a repeat customer and lets me continue to make designs for her. Isn't this a groovy looking little, that kind of wild looking? Check that out. I like it. I like all the different textures and elements in designs too. I like how it just kind of goes in there. Adds a little bit of flair to it. I'm working on decorations for the... Very good. That's awesome. That'll be good, Kimberly. I'm glad you're going to be able to go live and design. I've been trying to hit the live button more. I promised you guys. So, that is what I have been trying to do, is keep my word and go live more. I am breaking up this one just so that we can add little peeks of this. I don't want to overwhelm the design with it. I just kind of want it to peek through the grapevine. So that's what we're doing right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. All right. See how we kind of added in. Oh, and the final touch that we'll put into this are some spiders for Halloween. Gotta have it. Oh, thank you, Kim. I appreciate it very much. It is coming along, isn't it? That's one of my favorite things about grapevines. You start out with a blank slate, a blank grapevine, and you bring it to life. And I absolutely, positively love that you just start to put it together. I say it brings it to life. Speaking of, on here, guys, I have a YT channel, and I do share things on there that are not on here. Now, sometimes, of course, it's a shared video and it's the same thing. But yesterday I talked about command hooks and hanging wreaths. So, definitely go like and subscribe over there on the YT channel. That is also a free resource where you can get little pearls, find out what's happening. I have had that probably a month and a half now, so I continue to add to it, and I'm learning about video quality and things like that, so be patient with me. But hey, Alicia, hey girl, how are you? You doing okay? And by the way, I am streaming on 2 platforms, guys, so if you don't see on your platform, if you wonder who I'm talking to, it might be on another platform. So you've been making some pretties, Alicia. I haven't seen you live in a while, girl. I need to try to catch you. But you've been making some really pretty designs, that's for sure. You always do. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. This is for a customer in Ohio, a repeat customer. And I know you like Halloween. I think if memory serves me correct, isn't that your favorite? Isn't that one of your favorites to design for? I could have that wrong, but I think that you do. I know Lynette loves Halloween, but Alicia, I think you do too. My 2 wreath friends that I think they enjoy. Yes, I do. I thought so. Now, listen. Y'all know how I said I don't do scary, right? Like, I just don't. But I said some of my friends will do it for you. That's one of my friends. She'll do it. And she's great at those designs. So, if that's your jam, Alicia's your girl. She will definitely hook you up. I can't do it. No, I can't mess with that, man. I wouldn't sleep. I'm the biggest chicken there is in the whole wide world. So, some of you guys, when you post your videos of your designs, I'm like, oh, that was so scary. Scares me to death. So, but she does. So she can definitely hook you up if that's your jam. I know you do, and you do a great job at them. You're very talented, so. Speaking of, hey, you guys, I'm starting to show my age, if you will. But you know how you used to watch Halloween movies and stuff like that years ago when I was younger, and I go back and look at them now, or you'll see them advertised, and they're the silliest things. But at the time, I'd cover my eyes and be terrified. It's just funny how times change. But I remember some of that. But also, too, Hollywood has changed as far as what they can do with movies and all that. So, alright. I'll add just a little bit more of this grass. And then I will put the final touch on here with some spiders. And we'll be in good shape. We'll be in good shape, friends. And then it's coffee time for me. Actually, normally at 3, I'm a little bit late for my coffee, so I'm going to have to get that. Alright, I'm going to step back for a minute, see if I'm ready for my spiders. Let's take a peek. You guys know I always tell you to step back from your designs, and I do the exact same thing. I see a couple more places that I want to add some grass here, and then I'll add those spiders. Yeah, my piece for Friday for the event is a floral piece. Obviously, it's a Make It for Mom floral event, but it's on a grapevine. It's really pretty. And I'm going to share some stories of my sweet mom. As you guys know, she passed 11 years ago, but I'm going to share some memories and some stories of her and me growing up, and kind of pay tribute to her and all the mamas out there. And you do not have to be a mom to watch. If you're like me, you know, and you've lost your mom already, then maybe it's a time just sweet memories and we can chit chat. It'll be a good time. And like I said, there are several prizes that you got to be registered. So I hope that you'll join us. And also, the beauty of FB is it will be on replay for 30 days. So if you cannot join us live, I understand people have obligations during the day, so I totally get it. But it's a 12-hour marathon. But if you cannot be with us live, then the replays will be available for 30 days. So you can register and go back and watch. Actually, I have a really good friend, that's what she's going to do. She's going to be traveling, and so she can't watch it live, but she's going to go back and watch the replays, and she's already registered. So, alright, I got one little piece of this. I might as well use it. Let's see where we want it. Actually, I'm going to break it up into 2. And then right there, and then we'll add our spiders, and we're going to call this done after we add the spiders, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here with me. I've been doing these impromptu lives. They have not been planned. But it is so nice when I see my friends pop in and talk to me and hang out with me for a little bit. Does my heart joy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. What time on Friday for your design? Michelle, my time slot on Friday is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys know Ashley, Three Little Greenwoods, she's kicking off her event. And if memory serves me correct, her time is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But if you go to my pages, I have it listed. And it is literally a list. But it's 12 hours, 12 designers, so many talented folks. But my time slot, in which I hope you will be able to join me live, is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So y'all come hang out with me. Each designer gets an hour. Each designer gets an hour. So hopefully you can be there live. But I totally understand if you can't. But don't let that stop you from registering. Because, too, you never know. You might win a prize. You know, you might be one of the prize winners. Lots of the designers, including me, have some things up their sleeve or giving some stuff away. So it'll be a really good time. So join us. And like I said, you can certainly watch the replays. they'll be available for 30 days. So, check it out. All right, let's add some little spiders in here, and then we're going to call this done, friends. Creek Road, Michelle, I did get my ribbon order from you guys, and I'm going to tell you, I love it. The satin deluxe ribbon that I got from you guys, I got a lot more, I know. But that in particular, you remember you were telling me, hey, it really is, it's really good stuff. You weren't kidding. I really do like it a lot. It works really well in my hands, and so I'm thrilled with it. Thrilled with it. And for those of you who don't know, the deluxe ribbon line, they now have it also in the satin ribbon line, also is in deluxe. And so don't sleep on it. I might have some. I got it right here. It's in solids. They also have some double-sided, but it's the deluxe. It's good stuff. I'm really pleased with it. Got a bunch of it. So you were right. You, as usual, you did not stir me the wrong way. Michelle's a wreath maker too. That's the beauty of her picking out stuff, because she designs wreaths. So she knows the good stuff and picks us out some great stuff to be able to get from their supply shop. So you talked to Frank today. Yay! That's an inside joke. But Frank, don't be ranunculus. I hope that it's amazing. I hope it's some good news. That's exciting. That is exciting. These little spiders are just those little accents I like to add that just kind of adds that little touch, draws your eye to it. I had a design last year. Actually, it's funny, Michelle, it was your sign from Creek Road that I used, but I had Ferris silk spiders, and they literally had the Ferris silk gems on them. And that was so popular with those Ferris silk spiders. But they weren't at market this year. The spiders weren't, so that's okay. We'll come up with something else. We'll come up with something else to do with the signs. I know you remember. You looked for me, and I appreciate that very much. That meant a lot to me that you took the time to ask and look. So, thank you, thank you. But I want to use that sign again, because that was very popular last year. It's a Happy Halloween sign that Creek Road has that I sold multiples. All right, I want it right there. Well, this turned out amazing. It really did. This is a fun design. And like I said, it's an airy design. So even though it looks like it takes a whole bunch to do, it really doesn't. So it's a fun grapevine design. All right, I'll hold this closer to the camera so you guys can get a close-up look. And then I'll make some last-minute announcements, and I'll let you go so you can enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. I'm going to try, keyword try, to get cleaned up and also maybe be able to venture outside this evening to my porch and get some time outside since it's such a beautiful day here. All right. So you guys can see, FB, I'm going to come over here and show you first, kind of up close. Isn't that pretty? Very airy design. Really, really pretty. TT, here's your up close and personal here. Really pretty, isn't it? I know it's crazy when we say Halloween's really pretty, but that is just a really pretty design. And that's my jam, guys. Like I said, I have a lot of designer friends who will do the creepy, scary, but I'm more of the cutesy type of Halloween designer. So, but hey, some of them were in the comments, so if scary's your jam and that's what you're looking for, they can hook you up Thank you for being here. Reminder, Friday, join me. Register for that Make It for Mom event if you have not already. It's free. It's in a private FB group, but make sure that you register. If you need help, reach out to me if you're having a problem. I know a few of my friends were talking and saying that they were having a problem with the link and getting registered. Please don't let that discourage you or keep you from joining us. I am happy to help you get into that group. So just reach out if you have any issues. I also have a collaboration coming up in May with Tea and My Gifts. So stay tuned for details on that. And then of course, I have my membership group that I am working diligently in our portal, but there's going to be that wait list that's dropping. So many of you have already emailed me asking to be on that waiting list for my coaching group. So I'm super excited about that. If you want to know more details or be on the waiting list, you can email me. It's littleluxuriesnc.com if you haven't already. But there's going to be lots of news coming with that, obviously. And like I said, I'm working a lot behind the scenes on our portal and getting things ready for our community. So I'm excited. Thank you guys. FB, I'm going to go ahead and tell you bye. Thanks for being here with me. Okay, awesome. TikTok, thank you for hanging out with me. I love how this turned out. I know it's super early. It's crazy to think we're doing this Halloween stuff already, but here we are. I've got to get busy on patriotic stuff. Stay tuned for that. I'm going to be live a lot next week too, and we're going to try to work in all the red, white, blue things. Thanks, Rose. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be seeing you around. Bye.